So, have you ever had a moment where a woman brushed her hand against your arm, or maybe rested her fingers on your shoulder just a little longer than normal? Maybe it felt casual, maybe it wasn't, but something inside you lit up, right? A little spark, a silent whisper saying, "Was that on purpose?" Well, if she touches you like this, she wants you. But the truth is, most men miss it. They dismiss it. They doubt themselves. They assume it's nothing, or worse, they overthink it into oblivion. But her touch, it was saying something real. So today, we're diving into a topic that's subtle, powerful, and more real than most men ever realize. This isn't about pickup lines or rehearsed moves. It's about human nature, female psychology, and the very language women speak without saying a single word. Touch is that secret code, that hidden doorway, and once you learn to understand it, you'll start to notice it everywhere. Let's begin. You see, touch is one of the oldest forms of communication on Earth. Before we had words, we had touch. It's primal, it's immediate, it's instinctive. And women, especially women, use it in incredibly nuanced ways. Now here's something most guys don't realize. When a woman is into you, when she's emotionally engaged, physically drawn, mentally intrigued, she's going to express that in ways that feel safe, subtle, and socially acceptable. And touch? That's her tool. That's how she tests the water, how she gauges your energy, how she silently says, "I feel something when I'm near you." But not all touches mean the same thing. There's the accidental brush of her hand when you both reach for the coffee, the playful push when she's laughing at your joke, the lingering hand on your back when she walks past you. These are not coincidences. These are calculated, not in a manipulative way, but in a deeply emotional, instinctive way. Think about it. When she's not into someone, she'll keep her space. She'll keep her arms close. Her body will stay closed off. Her touch will be limited, if it exists at all. But when she's into someone, truly drawn to them, her boundaries start to soften. Her physical space becomes more open, more fluid. There's a moment where touch becomes her language. And if you're paying attention, you'll start to hear her loud and clear. I remember a friend of mine telling me about this girl he met at a bookstore. They were talking about a novel, just casually. But every time she laughed, she'd touch his arm. Not a slap, not a pat, but this gentle, specific, lingering kind of touch. At one point, she touched his forearm and left it there for just a second longer than normal. You know what he did? Nothing. He didn't notice it. He told me about it. 2 days later, like it was some passing detail. But that touch? That was everything. And this is where most guys go wrong. They wait for words. They want a direct sign, a spoken green light. But women rarely give you that, at least not early on. They want you to be tuned in. They want you to notice the unspoken. Because if you do, it shows something important. It shows you're present, you're confident, you're emotionally intelligent. And believe me, emotional intelligence is a powerful kind of magnetism. Now let's talk about emotional touch. This isn't the kind of touch that happens by accident. It's the kind that happens when a woman wants to feel closer. When she reaches out for you when she's laughing. When she rests her hand on your knee during a serious conversation. When she touches your face for no reason at all. That's not just attraction. That's connection. That's trust. That's a signal that says, "I feel safe with you. I want to be closer." You can't fake that. You can't force it. And that's why it's so rare and so meaningful when it happens. But here's the catch. If you're not grounded, if you're not confident in yourself, if you're constantly in your head or seeking her approval, you'll miss it. Or worse, you'll react in a way that makes her pull back. You'll either rush, idus, or freeze. So what should you do when she touches you like that? You do nothing. You feel it. You let it be real. You let it land. And most importantly, you hold your frame. See, your frame is everything. When a woman is drawn to you, she's not just drawn to your looks or your charm, she's drawn to your presence, your energy, your ability to hold yourself in a world full of noise. When she touches you and you don't flinch, when you don't immediately try to reciprocate or make a joke or change the subject, that's power. That's a man who's comfortable in his skin. A man who doesn't need constant validation because he already knows who he is. And let me tell you something that most women won't admit, but they feel it deeply. They can tell when a man is grounded. They can feel it in your body language, in your tone, in your eyes, and yes, in the way you respond to her touch. You know what's fascinating? There's science behind all of this. According to studies in nonverbal communication, touch increases oxytocin levels, the bonding hormone. A simple touch can change your heart rate, your cortisol levels, your sense of safety. And when a woman touches you, especially in a way that's deliberate, her brain is firing in a very emotional, intuitive way. She's not calculating it like an equation, she's feeling it. That's why the best way to respond is to feel it too. Don't analyze. Don't try to define it right away. Just breathe into it. Feel the connection. Let the moment live. Because that's what she wants. A man who can be fully there with her. Now let's be real for a second. Not every touch means she wants a relationship. Not every touch means she's ready for something serious. But what matters is what it does mean in that moment. It means she sees you, she's curious about you, she's letting you in. And how you respond will shape everything that happens next. If you respond with presence, with calm confidence, with masculine stillness, she'll lean in, she'll give more, she'll reveal more of herself. But if you get nervous or needy or try to escalate too fast, she'll pull away. Not because she doesn't like you, but because you've broken the rhythm. The dance of attraction is all about rhythm. Touch is a part of that rhythm, and if you learn how to listen to her through touch, you'll be able to lead. And when a woman wants to be led by a man who respects her, who sees her, who understands her, there's nothing more powerful. So the next time she touches you like that, pause. Don't rush, don't panic, just feel it. Look into her eyes. Let your body speak louder than your words. Because in that one quiet touch, she's telling you everything. And if you're the kind of man who knows how to hear it, how to hold it, how to honor it, she won't just want you. She'll choose you every time. If this opened your eyes to something you've been missing, if you've ever wondered what she was really saying with her body, now you know. Watch how she touches you, not just where, but how. Because that's the moment you'll know she wants you.